Most people fail their wellness journey before they even begin. Why? Because they don't have a system, strategy, or support to start their wellness journey. In this video, I'm going to break down the 5 exact steps that you need to start your wellness journey today, and I'll also explain how I'm following them too. The first is to find your people. The second is to choose a wellness wheel. Third is to take a wellness assessment. Then the fourth is to set goals and objectives. And then the fifth is to build a system. So we'll go step by step and break down each one of these. So the first step is to find a person or people to journey with. This is very important because you want to have like some kind of accountability or support when you're getting started on your wellness journey. A fun fact is that people with accountability are 65% more likely to reach their goals. This is because you have somebody that's pouring energy into you, support, and can help you stay consistent. This is very important. And for me personally, like for my wellness journey, somebody that I've been on my wellness journey with has been my brother and also my fiance. They've been able to hold me accountable. They've been able to actually do certain activities with me and like go on their own wellness journey together. And it's like when you're on your wellness journey alone, it can be easy to quit. It can be easy to not be consistent. But if you have especially somebody that you love, that's going on this journey along with you, this makes the journey that much more enjoyable, helps you stay more consistent, and it makes it easier to not quit, because it's easy for a lot of people to quit on themselves. But when you have somebody that you're going on the journey with, if you quit on yourself, then you're quitting on them too. And it's just going to decrease the chances of that actually happening. If you're looking for a group that's, growth-minded, looking to improve their health and wellness, and looking to be the best that they can be, consider joining my wellness community, or at least find a person that you can go on your wellness journey with. Another thing I wanted to add is that you may even be able to find a wellness group in your church or local community. For me specifically, the church that I go to here in Columbus, we have a wellness ministry led by Sister Carmen, and we have monthly events for not only the church, but for the community. We get together for walks, we get together for fitness things, we get together for challenges, and it's like it really helps a lot of people, especially beginners getting started on their wellness journey, to have that group of support and encouragement when they're just getting started. So step 2 is to choose a wellness wheel. For anyone that doesn't know what a wellness wheel is, it's a visual tool that represents the multiple interconnected dimensions of personal wellness. It's designed to help individuals assess and balance different areas of their life to support overall well-being. Up here on the screen, we'll just show a few different wellness wheels that have a variety of wellness dimensions among them. One key thing that I wanted to point out is that most of these wellness wheels do not have creative wellness, cultural wellness, or even digital wellness. All 3 of these dimensions I feel like are very important just for the modern day person, especially digital wellness. So because of this, I've decided to create my own wellness wheel, which I'm currently in the process of putting together. So when that's fully out, I'll share that with my newsletter, share that with my community, and share that with you all, the viewers as well. Step 3 is to take a wellness assessment. You can't improve what you don't measure. So a wellness assessment gives you a baseline. So, you'll be able to rank or assess like where you are with regards to that specific wellness dimension. There's a bunch of different wellness assessments that you can take that's going to like grade you and rank you amongst the different wellness dimensions, depending on what wellness wheel that you choose. So I know for me, like I said earlier, most wellness wheels do not have like creative wellness, digital wellness, or cultural wellness. So I'm currently creating my own wellness assessment that's going to assess where each individual ranks in that specific wellness dimension. And then it's going to give you a baseline for where you're starting, and then you'll be able to track your progress along the way. But for most people who are getting started on their wellness journey, like they don't have any baseline to compare themselves to, and it's very important. So you can make some adjustments along the way if you need to, and you can just see your overall progress along your wellness journey. Step 4 is to set goals and measurable objectives. So when you're just getting started on your wellness journey, you want to kind of have a benchmark or a goal that you're trying to reach. So, you can get your, whoever you're going on your wellness journey with, they can give you some ideas of what you may do, or you can bounce some ideas off of them as well. And you just want to have something that you're striving towards, like to just start your wellness journey and not have anything that, you're trying to do, like at least written down. I don't really think it's that beneficial. So definitely consider using like the SMART goal concept. Most people have heard of SMART goals. If you haven't, these are just goals that are like specific, measurable, attainable, realistic and relevant, and also time oriented. So make sure you incorporate that, into your goals. And then also along the way, your goals are going to change. Like your goals don't have to be the same for the entirety of your wellness journey. But your wellness journey should never end anyway. But your goals aren't going to be the same. Everyone has different seasons in their life, different things that they're trying to accomplish, depending on what stage they are in their life or how old they are, and what career they're in, if they're in a relationship. Like, so many different things impact people's wellness journey. So your wellness goals might look a certain way in 2025, and then next year in 2026, or even in 2030, or whatever the case may be, your wellness goals should change. Like, you're supposed to grow and evolve along your wellness journey, and your goals and objectives are supposed to grow and evolve as well. Then step 5 is to build a system. One of my favorite books is Atomic Habits by James Clear. And one of the things that he said is, you don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. So it's very important that you have a system that you either create or a system that you use along your wellness journey when you're just getting started. So for me specifically, I'm currently building my own wellness protocol that I'm going to be using in my wellness community, and that I'm going to be letting people know about, because a lot of people who want to get started on the wellness journey, they have no sense of direction as to what to actually do, or what things to be on the lookout for, what things they need. It's just, there's a lot of different things that holds people up when they're just getting started. So I want to be able to provide that guideline and that blueprint for people who want to get started on their wellness journey. And if you're interested in that wellness protocol, leave me a comment, or feel free to join the community, my wellness community, where everyone will have access to the wellness protocol that I'm currently developing. And once my wellness protocol is fully complete, I will create a future video that will provide a detailed breakdown of what my protocol actually consists of. And then if you have any questions about that, feel free to leave any comments in the video, or reach out to me via social media. Now that you know the 5 steps, you might be asking yourself, like, how do I actually do this? I'm glad that you asked. I'm actually putting my wellness journey on display. So I want you to be able to come along the journey with me, to see what I'm doing, to see how I'm using these 5 steps, to see how I'm using my wellness protocol. I want you all to be inspired by my journey, to learn from my journey, and to see what you can incorporate into your own journey based on seeing what I'm doing. So moving forward, I will be putting my wellness journey on display, and I hope that you benefit from it somehow, some way. You'll see the highs, the lows, and the systems that I'm using along my wellness journey, and I hope that it benefits you. So a brief recap: the 5 steps are to find your people. Step number 2 is to choose a wellness wheel. The 3rd step is to take a wellness assessment. The 4th is to set goals and objectives. And the 5th is to build a system. So those are the 5 steps that you need to start your wellness journey. For anyone that's interested, a link is in the description for my wellness community. You get a 7-day trial if you want to just come in and check it out. And also, for anyone that's just about to start their wellness journey, I interviewed a sleep scientist, Dr. Martina Davenport, on how you can take your sleep to the next level. The episode is filled with strategies, tips, and everything that you need to take your sleep to the next level. So feel free to look at that episode, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.